I want to talk to you a little something about mindset, okay? So, mindset when you're at the plate. Now, I'll just talk about offensive stuff right now because this can be applied to defense, to pitching, to anything baseball related, or life. Basically, baseball taught me a lot of life lessons without me even really knowing that I was getting taught these life lessons. And that's why I love baseball so much. So I really learned these two words today. And this is something I kind of live my whole life by. So I think it's pretty cool that I learned a word today, how I've been living my whole life, or my belief. So I'm going to share two words with you, a positive word and a negative word. And there's no in between. You're either one of these guys or this guy. Not saying that you can't have both tendencies, but your overall outlook of your life is going to be one or the other. So as I tell you this, think about what kind of player you are and what you do, okay? So since positivity trumps negativity, let's go with the bad one first. The bad one, the bad attitude, defeatist. Now, what does defeatist mean? Defeatist means making excuses. Saying, well, I can't do this because of this. Or, coach, the umpire, he sucks and blah, blah, blah. Defeatist attitude, negative, making excuses, don't believe in yourself, having low self-esteem, things that all happen to all baseball players, and it happens in life as well. Now, everybody goes through this in life or baseball at some time. You feel down, you feel depressed, bad things happen, and in this world, it's how you respond to it. Now, are you going to be a defeatist? Are you going to be a positive guy about it, right? And I haven't shared the positive word yet, but I hear it all the time. And the number one thing that you hear coaches say, I don't want to hear your excuse. I do not want to hear your excuse. Stop making excuses for yourself, right? So I really started thinking about this when my career was done and, getting over certain things in my life. The best thing you can do as a player or a person is to sit back and reflect on moments. Think about, could you have done something better? Could you have worked a little harder? Could you have focused a little better? Something that minute as focus and concentration can change your whole game, can change your whole world, can change your whole life. And so I don't want to make this a nice, really, really, really long rant by any means. So the positive word that I learned today, Panglossian. Now, it means having blind faith, having extreme optimism by any circumstances that you're in, that you believe you're going to get out of it. And that's something that I didn't know there was a word that existed for that meaning. And I tell kids all the time, when I was at the plate, I just felt like, I just felt like something always is going to happen. I'm always going to be that dude. Even in a worst case scenario, bases loaded, I'm 0 for 4. This is my 5th at bat. 0-2 count. My left leg's hurting. I can't see out of my eye because my allergies are acting up. My knees are aching. My elbows. I believe I'm going to get that base hit still. I believe I'm going to win this game. And even in life, when I get hit with bad situations, I believe it's for a reason, and I'm going to overcome it. I used to always say that no matter what the situation was, I was going to have the best outcome from it because I was Panglossian, right? So it's a belief system. The same way as you can get very negative and down and you can snowball negativity. Well, hell, you can snowball up. Oh, that didn't make sense, right? I have to edit that. But positivity can go. You can keep it rolling. You can keep it going. As long as you believe you can. If you believe it, you can achieve it. I know it's corny, but it's really true. And now, it goes farther than just saying it. Because you can tell everybody, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. But do you truly believe it deep down in your heart and soul? Or are you just lying to everybody else and yourself? Now, because your soul recognizes the real. Real recognize real. And you can't fake that. So, For example, and this is the last thing I'm going to say right now in the rant. I hit a walk-off bomb. That's probably the coolest thing I ever did in college against Cardinal Word. I was the third batter up. We're 2 outs. The score was, what was it? It was 2-0. The guy's been shelling all day. He was a great pitcher. He's been shutting us down. I was the only person that got a hit so far in the game. Wind's blowing in really hard. And our 9-hole comes up to bat. You know, he goes down 0-2. He battles, draws a walk, all right? Awesome. I'm on deck. I'm like, am I going to get a chance to bat? Well, our leadoff batter goes up. He goes up to bat. Goes down 0-2. Pops a couple of balls up. Catcher misses it. The catcher was an All-American. Misses it. I'm like, damn, I'm going to have a chance to bat because when you're down and when you're losing a game, your mentality of the play is get it to the next guy. Get it to the next guy. Get it to the next guy until you have enough guys, of course, on base to win a game, right? And we're a home team. So I'm in the dugout, and I was always told to get your mind prepared to do war or to do battle. And so I didn't think at first that I was going to even get a chance at bat. And I just, my thought process at the time was like, just don't lose. Don't lose the game, bro. Don't go up there and strike out. So I'm getting ready, nice and loose or whatever. I see our 9-hole get on first base. Okay, it's starting to get real. Now I'm on deck. And one of the redshirt freshmen comes up to me. He's like, hey, Boom Boom, which was my nickname in college. Hey, are you nervous? And I wasn't really nervous until he asked me if I was nervous. And I was like, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but it's all right, man. I'm going to win this thing. And, you know, I felt like I was lying to him a little bit just to sound cool, you know. And then when he left, I took a deep breath, and I was like, you're going to do this. You're going to do this. Don't strike out. You're going to do this. And so our leadoff batter ended up walking. So now I got a man on first and second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning, and I'm up to bat now. And all I could think about was don't freaking choke. Just put the ball in play. Don't strike out to lose a game. That's the worst case scenario here. And so my coach came to me and told me a little, I think he just said, hit it hard, Ray. I was like, all right, coach. And so I went in there, first pitch right down the middle. Strike one. Man, I was so mad that I did not hop on that pitch. I hopped out, deep breath, took my practice swings, hit that pitch mentally and physically. That was right down the middle. I had a rule. I never swung at the first pitch off speed because I wanted the pitcher to throw it for a strike, to prove to me he can throw it for a strike. Well, off speed's next pitch, curveball. He hits it. Dang. I'm down 0-2. So now I'm in really protect mode. And the guys that know me, I'm a leg kicker. So I never quite hit the leg kick, though. My hands were just in protect mode. I just wasn't going to come out of my shoes. And so, well, that's what I was thinking, at least, you know, right? And so he threw me a high fastball high and away. And I just went to touch it, just to spoil it. And it was a foul ball straight back. So I felt like I was about to strike out. So that's a 0-2 count still. Next pitch, curveball in the dirt. Boom, I took it. It's a 1-2 count. I'm taking deep breaths. I'm looking at my coach. I can't hear crap. The wind's blowing straight in from left so hard. I'm scanning the outfield like I always do. The outfield's really in. We got men on first and second base. And I'm like, if I hit a ball over the outfield's head, I have to get on third because I am the winning run. I have to get on third base. So next pitch, he grooves a changeup. And I just unload on this pitch. And I'm thinking triple on my head. And next thing I know, I hear the light bulb, dong. I hit a walk-off jack. And running around the bases, I was a winning run. We won 3-0. 3-2. And it was probably one of the greatest offensive things I've ever done. And sitting back and reflecting on it, I really felt like thinking I was going to be the dude really helped me. And that freshman coming to me and me just being cocky as shit like I was, saying, yeah, I'm going to win this thing. I really didn't realize I won it, so I was rounding the bases, and I was like, I am the third run. I am the third run! And I went crazy. And then I got dogpiled, at home plate. It was an awesome experience. And it really started on that on-deck circle when I was getting my mind prepared and saying, don't strike out, of course. But then on the other end, my cockiness and that positive attitude, Panglossian took over and says, you can look death in the face and you're going to come through it and you're going to be alive. Or you're going to face this war and you're going to come out the victor. And always having that positive attitude no matter what, I knew I was going to come out the end on top. And I really believe that it was that mindset that really separated me from everyone else. Because if it would have been somebody else,